we're going to turn now to our Wellness Wednesday segment. ProMedica Toledo Hospital's Breast Care Center is the region's premier imaging facility devoted exclusively to patients with breast health concerns and issues. Now, here to tell us more about the latest in technology and state-of-the-art breast screening and diagnostic services is Dr. Malcolm Doyle. Hi, Dr. Doyle. Nice to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Now, I actually had the pleasure of meeting Dr. Doyle a couple months ago. I went and took a tour of the Breast Care Center, and just a very impressive place. So let's go ahead and talk about, first of all, the new trends that you've explained to me in the past, the new trends that are happening right now in breast imaging.
Well, I think most people are familiar with mammograms. They're the basic screening tool for the general population, and they're really good, but they're not perfect. And there is a group of women that probably need additional screening on top of mammograms, and those are women that are at high risk because of primarily family history, or women that have very dense breast tissue. Women that have very dense breast tissue on the mammograms, that dense tissue can obscure small cancers, so those women sometimes need additional screening too. And there's actually now compelling medical evidence that women with dense breast tissue are at increased risk for breast cancer. So not only are their mammograms more difficult to read, but they're also at increased risk for breast cancer. So if you're a woman with high risk, what we're recommending is that you get a breast MRI, which is our most comprehensive examination and our most accurate examination. But the problem with MRIs are unfortunately, they're quite expensive, and most insurance companies will only cover those if you're a high-risk patient. So that leaves a lot of women that are not necessarily high risk, but have limited mammograms because of their dense tissue. And what we've had for about 1.5 years is a new machine called molecular breast imaging. And what it does is it helps cut through the dense tissue and show us potentially things we can't see on the mammogram.
And it's a really incredible process. You had showed it to me during my tour. And just kind of explain, how is it a little different? It shows so many different angles than a normal mammogram does.
Yeah, well, mammograms basically just show you the anatomy of what's going on, but it really doesn't get down to the physiologic level of what's going on. And the molecular breast imaging actually shows areas of increased metabolic activity in the breast, like breast cancers. And areas of increased metabolic activity are able to basically shine through the dense tissue and alert us to things that might be missed on the mammogram. Now,
is this something that other hospitals have? Or
actually, we're very fortunate to have the only molecular breast imaging unit in this region. And the MRI that we have at the Toledo Breast Care Center is specially designed just for breast imaging, and we're the only one like that in Northwest Ohio. Most breast MRIs are performed on the same magnets that are used for knee or shoulder MRIs, and the more tailored the machine is to the study, the more accurate the study is going to be. So we're very lucky to have both those machines.
Absolutely. And again, it's just such an incredible place. This is going to be more of a regular segment that we have with the ProMedica Breast Care Center. I was very moved by the work that you guys are doing there for the women of Toledo, and I'm looking forward to having you guys back on in the future and learning more as breast cancer research progresses. Dr. Malcolm Doyle, certainly appreciate you joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.